Right, good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by, generally appreciate it. It's been a pretty rough weekend for crypto. I'm sure you're all aware of what's been going on. So let's start off by looking at the crypto market as a whole. So we're currently sitting with a market cap of 844 billion, 24-hour trading volume of 74 billion, and Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 38.2%, which is fairly standard over the last few days. Bitcoin itself, it's 16.7, so $16,700. It's up slightly today, but still down 20% on the week. Same with Ethereum, down 20% on the week. I think the hardest hit cryptocurrency has been one of my holdings, which is Solana. That's down 58% on the week, and it's not showing much sign of recovery at the moment, but who knows what's around the corner. The project I want to talk about today is Cardano, because the founder, Charles Hodgkinson, has made some interesting comments over the weekend regarding the FTX fallout. Cardano is a project I'm pretty bullish on. It's one of my major holdings. It's up 0.5% today, sitting at 33.41%. 31, what am I talking about? 33 cents. I don't know where that came from. Market cap 11 billion. Circulating supply 34.4 billion. So there's been a dip down and it's just pulled back really, so everything's fairly flat at the moment. So I'm going to go through this article quickly and then going to look at the technical. Actually, no, what I'm going to do first, I'm going to look at the technicals on my chart. So we've got this bullish divergence in play that I mentioned the other week. It's still there. There's from that low to that low, but we seem to have formed a support at this level, which is 0.31 cents. It's had 3 tests of it and bounced off it every single time, so I would say this is fairly solid support now. We're on the daily chart, so I don't really delve much lower when it comes to cryptos. So we're looking like there could be like a bit of a bullish reversal in play for today, and as you can see, there's like a downward trend line that's been tested a couple of times, and I would like to see, for some sort of bullish confirmation, us to either hit this trend line or break through it and sort of test this 42 cents area. At the moment, I'm classing this as an accumulation zone because, you know, if you zoom out a little bit further, you can see how high it's been before. It's been over $1. So anything at this price is a bargain. This is not financial advice. I'm not qualified to give financial advice, and I always need to say that I don't want to get myself in trouble. You don't know who I am, so you don't want to take financial advice from me. You don't know my situation, but I'm just sharing my comments and criticisms and thoughts on the market. But yeah, for today, I think Cardano is one of the better performing coins out there, and probably one of the project with the best fundamentals out there. So for me, it's obviously, as I've previously stated, one of my larger holdings. So if we go to this article that I found earlier on the Daily Hodl, Cardano founder Charles Hodgkinson issues a warning saying that FTX collapse will bring about more fallout, which I'm inclined to agree with. I see like more and more of this happening, and at the end I'll give you my thoughts. So we'll quickly go through it. I don't know how long this article is, but the co-creator of Ethereum and rival Cardano is warning investors that there will be more fallout from crypto exchange FTX's recent collapse. In a new video update, Charles Hodgkinson says that the disintegration of FTX may push lawmakers to bring about new regulations for the digital assets industry. Hodgkinson says that FTX was not a failure of crypto itself, but of flawed and centralized infrastructure around it. Crypto did not fail, people failed. People in positions of trust. At the end of the day, as much as we would like to believe in the principles of cryptocurrency, this had everything to do with people putting their money in centralized exchanges and organizations entrusting centralized businesses to do something on their behalf. That is the very industry we're trying to get rid of with the cryptocurrency space. Unfortunately, it's going to be conflated, and there's a very high possibility that the fallout of this will be new legislation, hopefully decent legislation, but there is a strong possibility that it won't be. Hodgkinson says that the damage FTX caused will cascade down, greatly affecting other crypto firms. He said the fallout could ultimately lead to American crypto companies having to follow stringent new regulations. He goes on to say, this is unfortunately the consequence when you have people who don't know what they're doing, get into positions of power and trust, and create cascading and catastrophic damage. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you look at the financial relationships that FTX had, as we go down the list, it could create a cascade of insolvencies, and unfortunately crypto doesn't get a bailout, but our competitors do. We don't get bailouts. We just get the privilege of cleaning up the mess and then being blamed for it and having to deal with the financial outcomes ourselves. Now, I do believe this is not going to kill cryptocurrency. I do believe that our industry will be much stronger in the future, and I do believe that our best days are still ahead of us. FTX could end up being the straw that breaks the camel's back and changes, at least in the short to mid-term, how cryptocurrencies work in America. In particular, it changes the appetite lawmakers have for giving industry a pro-growth freedom mandate. We could look at a world where non-custodial wallets are no longer permitted in the United States. We could look at a world where every cryptocurrency except for Bitcoin is labelled as security and forced to comply with onerous regulations which will rob them of liquidity. So this is very interesting. He sees, and I think I see as well, that we are going to see regulations going on. It seems very strange that the main crypto that they went after is Ripple, as opposed to, like, there's so many scammy projects out there, but they went for Ripple XRP as the one that they're going to try and declare as a security. So yeah, they're saying that Bitcoin could be the only cryptocurrency and everything else could be labelled as security. So what that will look like long term, I'm not sure. Personally, I'm quite bullish over the next 1 to 2 years. I can see like everything pushing up. We've got the crypto. When is Bitcoin halving? I think it's in about 500 days. So that's still that's quite a way away. But me personally, I'm just going to keep accumulating. But I cannot emphasize further, please do not keep your currencies, your cryptocurrencies on exchanges. Even crypto.com is looking a bit dodgy at the moment. I've heard of people trying to make withdrawals from crypto.com and it's taken over 24 hours. So I don't know if they've got liquidity problems as well. That's just speculation. It's not fact, it's purely speculation. But the best thing you can do is get yourself a ledger and keep everything you own offline, because people that had stuff on FTX, they've potentially lost life savings, and that's going to cause a lot of pain and misery to anyone, no matter how much money you've got, or it's just not good. Even Binance, just buy your money off your coins off the exchanges, but keep them somewhere safe where it's only your key crypto. It's your keys. I hope you're all aware of that. But yeah, with regards to Cardano, I've gone over my technicals. It's been a bit choppy. There's been this obvious pullback from the FTX debacle, but what it looks like green shoots of recovery are coming there. I see this changing to bullish. I think not all these projects. If we go to how many cryptocurrencies are there? I believe it tells us here somewhere. There's a lot. Cryptos, 21,000 cryptos, 525 exchanges. Not all of them are going to survive. The projects that will survive are the ones with solid fundamentals that have a genuine use case. That's projects like Cardano, VeChain, Polygon. Solana does have a use case, but I know they had a lot tied up in FTX, so they're in trouble, which is going to affect me. I'm not going to disclose my actual holdings. I'll always keep that private. It'd be foolish for me to reveal my financial situation online, but I've got quite a lot of Solana, and I'm in a position whereby if I sell now, I'm taking a massive hit, so I'm just going to hold on and see how it plays out over the next few days, because there are people saying this could go to zero. But I'm going to wrap this one up for now. I want to do another video about possibly VeChain later on. So I'll leave it for there. Thanks for stopping by. Please, if you found anything interesting in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Any questions, drop them in the box below, and I'll happily answer anything you need to know. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.